power of the dock. We are the power of the branch line, main line, any type of line you want to do. Here on the Charlotte River, we can do what the bigger engine can't do because we want to, come pray with us sometime. You'll see soon enough. All aboard. And yes, I will. Leave the station. Guys, I'm planning to either next week or the week after that remake the first episode of the season. To remake the first. Because we have to climb up every single day. To remake the first 2 episodes of the season. Nia said, "Is this the famous Northwestern Railway I've heard all my life?" "Indeed it is," said the Fat Controller in a loud voice. "You must be the Fat Controller." "Indeed I am. My name is Sir Topham Hatt the First." I got through about 17. Sir Topham Hatt, but you're in present day. Well, Nia, I understand that you came all the way from Kenya to help out the boys on this, but but they don't need your help. You mean I came all this way for nothing? No. But that was the only hope for me. What do you mean they were the only hope for you, the Fat Controller? But that was the only hope for me, Mania Blair. I don't want to go back to Africa, or else they will grab me. What do you mean it was your only hope? I mean, this was my only hope. But if you want me to, I can go back. No, stay. What do you mean? Well, my old line, the line I ran on, closed about 7 months ago. Closed about 7 years ago. My old railroad has slowly been going bankrupt, and this was their final year. And all my friends were sent away to be grabbed. What? So Sodor was your last and only hope? Indeed. I was hoping that, but being how you said, no, stay. I will figure out somewhere to put you, maybe or I can send you, or I can find someone in Africa to buy you. About that, I don't have many relations left on that continent. Are you sure? Said the Fat Controller. Indeed, sir, my old line was the only where I ran. Well then, go check out Sodor then. How about you just check out the main line and I can find a place to put you. You will send you back to Africa. About that, what? I am... Nia Prizer told the Fat Controller something hard about that she had no ties left in Africa, but by that time, the Fat Controller left.
Hey Nia. Hi driver. The Fat Controller has an order for you. What? If you want to visit Sodor because he bought you, but they don't need you anymore. I know that. But the Fat Controller didn't not send you back to Africa. There's no ship leaving. I mean, you left from. I mean, you left from. I mean, you left from Africa. I know, driver, but he says. And there's gonna be a potential plot line in this episode for the future for another. Like I said before, there's gonna be 3 plot lines from these episodes, from just basically the last batch of episodes. Like in Pacific 1, like this. So, the Fat Controller wants you to work, yeah, on the Seaside branch line. On the Seaside, on the sea, if you would like to go to the Seaside. I've never been to the Seaside. I mean, back in Africa, it was just a desert. I mean, Africa, cause basically, well, I've never, but Solar's so much bigger than Africa. Well, he wants you to work where it reminds you of home. Really? Does he not think that Africa is just a giant desert? It isn't. I mean, has a lot of vegetation, but I'm not used to this type of greenery, Nia. I'm not. As Nia was Smokebot broken to know that that reminds her of home. What? Did she not? Does he not think that Africa is a giant like what is depicted as on TV? Written. And by the way, this is a reference to the writing on Thomas during the Wubba era, and how Africa is just a giant desert with nothing in it. Anyway. I think we're lost. I mean, I could go to Dar es Salaam in Africa, not get lost. But here I can go to Dar es Salaam when the country's in the. I think we're lost, driver. I mean, I've only been to. I mean, I can go down to Dar es Salaam on the west coast of Africa with no problem whatsoever. But yet here on Sodor, it's just a big, it's just. But here on Sodor, it's just a big jungle. No. You're thinking of the African rainforest. No. You're thinking of the Africa's rainforest that we had the problem for one day, remember? And yes, guys, there will be a flashback, but later when Nia's at the roundhouse. The big roundhouse. Tim Machete. And yes, it's now going to be customary for Business Engine to visit that particular house, that roundhouse. I don't even know where we are. I mean, Dar es Salaam. If we've been from... I don't even know where we are. He just said to go to Tidmouth. The Tidmouth. He said to go only to Tidmouth. Miss, and then go to the turntable only used by the Flower Boys to go home. To go down to what reminds you of home. And there I was, just darn up. I said, morning, Percy. See? Morning, Thomas. It's a beautiful day here on the Northwestern Railway. Way. Yeah, it is. What a beautiful morning it is. And I hear we have a visiting engine from Kenya or somewhere. It's in Africa. Kenya. Interesting that we have a visiting engine from halfway across the world. I mean, we're here in Great Britain, and Toby, where's Africa? Even I found it during the Second World War. How would I know, Thomas? You know where. I don't know exactly where Africa is. I don't know. Maybe Edward, because he was your second in command during. He was a lieutenant of yours in the Second World War. Okay, maybe I will. Anyway, I have to go to work now. I'll be back in a little bit. Right. After I left, I said, where is Kenya, driver? Bro, I know we fought a little battle in Kenya during World War II, and I know that I don't remember exactly where we fought the Germans. I don't remember exactly where. I wish Nia was here. Who's Nia? Nia. She knows more about Africa than any of us. I just wish she was here. I wish Nia was here because she knows Africa like the back of her buffer. And Neo says, am I really lost, driver? Am I really lost, driver? But I can go to Dar es Salaam. There's an engine, Jen. Let's see if he can help me. Blue check. Blue check. Number 1 check. Thomas! Nia, what are you doing on Sodor? I'm here. I was going to help out the people. I was going to help out the Prains on the Pure Godward branch line, but get this, they didn't even need my help, so the Fat Controllers decided to keep me on until we get some stuff stored. Oh, okay. So I have a quick question for you. Okay. Remember that battle I fought in at Kenya? Yeah? Do you know where in Africa that was? Yes, it was on the... As Nia explained to me where we met I can't believe we met on the battlefields of World War II and now we're meeting together. And by the way, what are those two things behind your bunker? Have you ever pulled coaches? No, never. Interesting that you're here. Interesting. Then. That's all I have to say for you. You. I know, Thomas. It's like old time. And yes, Nia. And yes, Nia. Yeah, like we're going to be like Rebecca from that episode. I can't believe you're here. I still can't believe that you went. It's just nice to have you, my old friend. Thomas, miss. What's the name of this station? The name of this station is Tidmouth. Tidmouth? Yeah, why? Because I was supposed to go down to a branch line, but I can't figure out where that is. Where are you supposed to go? Well, to be honest, I don't know. The Fat Controller assigned me to a branch line on the Little Western to remind me of home, but I don't know where that is, and I don't want to go to that branch line. Interesting how the Fat Controller only fought. He was a lieutenant in the first two World Wars. What did that have to do with anything, Thomas? Nia replied back to me. Well, besides the fact that he fought in the European theater for both times. Thomas! The days have gone. You're right. The days have gone. I was supposed to take these holiday makers to Lower Sudbury by now. I was supposed to take these holiday makers to Lower Sudbury by now. No, let's just say the work is done. As Thomas realized that he Thomas got back. I got back. As I realized that the holiday makers were left by bus. Thomas, maybe I can tell some of your friends some stories. About Kenya. They would like to hear that. But the Fat Controller going to say to me, Thomas, you're not really useful because you've been. Surely he will understand. No, he won't. I'm number one. I never make a mistake. I'm number one. I don't make that mistake. I don't make any mistakes. Do you not hear me? I don't make. I change my mind. I might. Like I do with. I don't make any mistakes. 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 Sorry, Thomas, that you lost an entire day. Thomas? Nia? Hi, Fat Controller. Nia, you have caused confusion and delay! The Fat Controller boomed at us. Thomas, you have not caused any confusion or delay. Those holiday makers, Don Bulgy, No problem, Fat Controller. The guard told them everything about you having a long conversation with Nia. Yeah, and I'm very not happy that Nia over here wasted an entire day of work for you, Thomas. Miss, what do you have to say for yourself, little man? What do you have to say for yourself, young lady? And Nia just stood there saying, yeah, do something or else. And in terms of, we don't know much about Africa. You only know stuff about Africa. I am going to send you back. I am going to have to send you back. As Nia didn't reply back. At least this is going to be the end of her. At least it's going to be different. I'm not going to have a flashback. I'm going to have her at home. Instead. Nia, as I just stood there saying, I'm sorry, Fat Controller. I'm no ties left in Africa. I know that. That's why you're now going to be on the heritage site. In order. That's why I was able to. I have like what, 2 million. I have a lot of money. How? The Fat Controller just got rich. He was always rich. The Hat family, going back generations, have always been rich. I guess that means the first fire then? No, Nia. You're going to be on a special tour called the African Know-It-All Tour. Called the African Know-It Tour. They're going to start from Tanzania. That's going to start from Tanzania and goes all the way through Africa to Tanzania? I've been there. What about where I've met her, sir? What about where she used to work? She told me that she used to work the railroads up. She used to live at Tanzania, and then she went to Dar es Salaam, and then went to where I met her. Yeah, basically this new railroad, well, basically the tour what we call the Nia Tour. Only for tourists. You will take them like on an African safari, Nia. Yeah? And I'm not gonna be there. There. So get your wheels. And Nia's then. Now, as for you, Thomas. Gulp. I gulped and turned my head. I took to face him. Good job. Good job, Thomas. Miss. I'm just expecting you to work your hardest tomorrow, like you always do. So go back to the shed. No. Sir, can I work the night shift to make it up to you? Go ahead. But the night shift. Can I work the night shift, please? Please, can I work the night shift? Go ahead. If that would, because you haven't been really useful all day. So go ahead, work the night shift and prove it to me that you're really useful. I will bet I'm gonna see you back here first thing tomorrow morning. Boom. The back floor walked away. Nia said it was so good to be home. Here at even though I'm not home completely, it's good to be home here at Tanzania. Yeah, she says as she left with her special new plane. The Tour Express, which, by the way, went all over the African Serengeti. And Nia laughed with that plane. Nia leaves every single day with that plane. So that ends Nia's arc. What I meant to say was that ends Nia's story.
Episode was really fun and straight. So let's look back and look at how it was episode. We'll next movement is another episode of these Stories of Beyond. Remember, stay on. Along as next Tuesday, see you. Next Tuesday, now. Next Tuesday, another crazy iron story will not happen until next Tuesday. And also see you next Tuesday as well. So, see you next Tuesday for Duncan and Rusty, which is an option, but they should.